Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Today I'm building my own prison in The Sims 4 with the Prison Life mod by Modco Studios. I will show you how the mod works, how I built my own prison, and how you can play with this mod yourself. The mod comes with 93 built by items, 32 cast items, and one pre-built functional prison, but I'm going to build my own one, so first we will take a look at the speed build. Here you can see how I built my own prison. I want to say the pre-made prison, which is part of the mod, is amazing. It looks stunning. But you know, I'm a builder. Building in The Sims 4 is my biggest passion. And not only did I want to check out the gameplay, I also wanted to build my own prison. And here you can see the process. My idea was to have these towers in the front. This is supposed to be the entrance. I built this using only the base game and the mod, and the mod has all these amazing build by items, as I already said, which is just wonderful. And I was also looking at debug to find these fences from the base game, and I wanted to have the entrance in the center, which is going to lead to a parking lot and also to the main entrance of the building. I then added this small room, like this small building. This connects the outside to the yard of the prison, so I added these doors, I fenced everything off, so this is an office. I'm going to explain which parts of the build you cannot miss so it's functional. Like, I'm going to explain how you can build your own prison, but first we take a look at the general design and how I created this. So I used some debug cars to decorate the parking lot a little bit, and I was moving stuff around to make it look nice and lovely. Community lots are so fun. I'm like a mansion builder a lot of the time, as you know, but I love a good community lot, and using all these amazing build by items was just so much fun. I then finally started to work on the actual prison, because before that I only worked on the entrance, the fences, the parking lot. So my idea was to have this open concept. I removed the ceiling, as you just saw. I added some stairs, and I wanted the cells to be located at the top. The cells will have doors. You have to use the special doors from the mod. Each cell is supposed to only have one door, and then it's functional. And you can actually use a lever in the office to lock all doors or lock all cells, which is wonderful. And here I'm using the room tool to create the individual cells, and I wanted to have this open concept. So at the bottom we have these tables where the prisoners can gather and everything. I just placed the cell doors which make this functional. My idea was to have this area together in the center. I'm also going to place a bookshelf over there, and later on I'm also going to place a TV there. There's a special TV which is part of the mod. So this is kind of the area to just gather and hang out. And below the cells in the back, you can already see the room here at the bottom. This is going to be the hall to gather to eat. There are special tables which spawn food, so the tables in the center in the area to gather are just to hang out, to sit down, to talk, to maybe read a book or something. But the other tables, which you will later see, actually spawn food, which is so amazing. The mod has like all these functions. It wakes up the prisoners, for example, so the prisoners get up, it spawns food, and you place a special spawner, which I will show you. So the Sims actually like move to the hall to eat, which is wonderful. So there's like a lot of functionality. It's not just about having a prison building, but it actually works. There's a career for the prison guard, which is super cool. And I just had to think of orange is the new black. I know a lot of Simmers love to recreate buildings and stories from popular TV shows, and I feel like you could totally create a storyline like this here, which is wonderful. It's definitely something else. I really love this. It adds a lot of realism. I know a lot of people think that everything in The Sims is like super polished and happy, which is cool because it's a happy place for a lot of people to escape reality from. But this like has a lot of edge, and it's it allows you to create a lot of different stories, and I just feel like they did an amazing job with this spot. Not only do the items look great, but the gameplay is awesome, and it just allows you to have a completely new gameplay experience. It's just something different in a really good way. The mod also comes with new wallpapers, and I was going for this brick on the outside. I then worked on the yard. So this is the prison yard. The prisoners can actually access this area. There's also a gym, a greenhouse, a workshop where they can earn money. As I said, a lot of functionality. And I just wanted this to be really bland and kind of sad because it's like a prison and it's a yard. It's not supposed to be a really happy place, but I still wanted to add some vegetation. So I just added these, like this grass. So it's a little bit overgrown. I did a little bit green. I then also used the glass wallpaper from the base game. I just wanted the area in the center, which is kind of the main part of the prison, to be very sun flooded with natural light. I just think it's awesome. It adds a modern twist to the build, and I mean, this might not seem super safe, but I mean, it's at the bottom. Nobody's probably going to climb up there. And I mean, it's The Sims. I was just having a lot of fun building this. Here I'm decorating the workshop where the prisoners can earn money. There's also a special spawn marker for this. And now that you got a little overview of my building process, I'm going to show you the individual rooms, and I'm going to explain how you can set up your own prison. You want to build an office which includes 2 levels. One level is for locking and unlocking all doors, and one is for locking and unlocking all cells. I also included 2 bedrooms for the prison guards, and I also included 1 bathroom which is for the prison guards. So this is the office area. You also want to include cells. Each cell has 1 cell door, which makes it functional. You also have to include a bed, a sink, just the furniture you want in your cell, and you then have to place 1 spawn marker per cell. This makes it functional, and don't forget to assign beds to your prisoners, and then it works like a charm. You also want to build a mess hall. There are specific mess hall tables which automatically spawn food, and you want to make sure to place a mess hall marker in your mess hall. This way the prisoners move to the mess hall when it's time to eat. You also want to include a workshop. You can see that you can place an easel, the woodworking table, and then you also have a toolbox, which is a part of the mod. And you want to make sure to place the workshop marker in the workshop so it's functional. You can also include a greenhouse. I placed planting pots, and I used the base game glass walls to make it look like a proper greenhouse. The gym has gym equipment so the prisoners can work out, and I also placed some gym equipment in the prison yard. You also want to include solitary cells. There's a specific door for solitary cells and specific beds, and in this case I just built this in the basement. So let's take a quick look at gameplay. Here, for example, you can see how one of the inmates is sleeping in his cell, and there's a notification you can see in the top right hand corner. All inmates are being woken up, so it's time to get up. So there's like a fixed schedule the way it is in a real prison. You can control the prisoners and the prison guards, so you can decide how you go about gameplay. You can create your own stories, which is like super important, but at the same time there's like a set schedule, which is amazing. And here you can see the mess hall, and it's time to eat. You just saw how the food spawned. There's also a notification in the top right hand corner, and all prisoners are moving to this area, also some of the prison guards, and they can simply sit down and grab food, which is really realistic. So they all gather, they eat together, and I think this is just amazing. Here you can see the office. We have Maxine, which is one of the prison guards. You can here see that she is a prison guard recruit, so it's a actual proper career. And these are the levers I mentioned. You can select unlock all doors, for example, and this way you can control the prison from the office, and this red lever unlocks or locks all cells, and this way you can send all prisoners into their cells and you can then control this. This makes it really easy to keep all the doors and cells in check. Now that I've showcased the mod, now that you've seen how I built my own prison and how this works, you probably think, okay, but how do I install and use this myself? And I will now explain step by step how you can grab this mod and how you can start playing yourself. Visit modcollective.gg, go to Prison Life and click on Install. Click the download button to download Logix. Click on Continue with Logix. Now, after installing, open Logix on your computer and install the Prison Life mod. The mod is installed in your mod folder. Open your game and enable custom content and mods. You can now start a new game or load a game, and you can here see the prisoners because I already played. To place the pre-made prison, go to your library, check Others and include custom content to see the pre-made prison. You now click on Place Lot and you can place it on any empty 50 by 50 lot. This one in Oasis Springs is perfect. Now go back to your library, check the same boxes but also households. You now see the prison co-household and you move it into the prison. You simply select the household and the lot and you are good to go. And as always, whenever I'm doing a speed build, I'm showing you some impressions of the build. So here you can take a closer look at the prison I've built. And all that's left to say is that you should totally check out this amazing mod. Please check out the video description. There you can follow the link to download the mod. And also please join the Mod Collective Discord. There you will find an amazing community. You can also receive support in case you should run into any problems. So please join the Discord. You can here see the link, and I'm also going to add it to the description. And I hope that you will enjoy this mod. I know you will because it's amazing. Please check it out and leave a comment below what you think. Let me know what you think about the speed build, also about the mod. I'm so excited to hear from you. Thank you so much to Mod Collective for teaming up with me so I was able to show you this amazing mod. I really enjoyed the whole process, and yeah, I'm excited to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.